Camille Pissarro was a famous painter who lived in the 19th century. He was born in the island of St. Thomas, which is now part of the Virgin Islands. His family was Jewish, and his father was a merchant. Pissarro loved art from a young age and wanted to become a painter. He moved to Paris, the capital of France, to study painting. In Paris, Pissarro met many other artists who would become important in the art world. One of these artists was Georges Seurat, who created a new style called pointillism. Pissarro liked the idea of using small dots of color to create an image, and he used it in some of his paintings. He was also part of a group of artists known as the Impressionists. Impressionism was a new style of painting that focused on capturing light and color rather than details. The Impressionists wanted to show the world as they saw it, with quick brush strokes and bright colors. Pissarro painted many different things, including landscapes, city scenes, and people. He often painted outdoors, trying to capture the changing light and atmosphere. One of his most famous works is Boulevard Montmartre, Spring. In this painting, Pissarro shows a busy street in Paris with trees, buildings, and people. The light in the painting is soft and warm, and the colors are bright and lively. Another well-known work by Pissarro is The Red Roofs, Corner of a Village, Winter. In this painting, Pissarro shows a small village in the winter, with snow covering the roofs. The colors in this painting are more muted, but they still show the beauty of the scene. Pissarro was very interested in the way light changes throughout the day. He would often paint the same scene at different times, showing how the colors and shadows changed. This idea of capturing light and color was very important to the Impressionists. They wanted to show how the world looked at a specific moment in time. Pissarro's work is also known for its focus on nature. He often painted fields, trees, and countryside scenes. These paintings show the beauty of the natural world and the peacefulness of rural life. Although Pissarro was part of the Impressionist group, he was also interested in other styles of art. In the later years of his life, Pissarro experimented with different techniques. He began to paint in a more detailed and structured way, influenced by the ideas of post-impressionism. Some of his later works are more geometric, with clear shapes and lines. Despite this change in style, Pissarro always remained true to his love of color and light. Throughout his life, Pissarro faced many challenges. He struggled with money and often had to rely on his family for support. His work was not always well received by the public, and he had a hard time selling his paintings. However, he never gave up on his art. He continued to paint and experiment with new ideas, even when things were difficult. Over time, Pissarro's work began to gain recognition. Today, he is considered one of the most important artists of the 19th century. His paintings are admired for their beauty, use of color, and unique style. Pissarro's influence can still be seen in art today. His work helped to change the way people think about painting, and his ideas continue to inspire artists around the world. Even though Pissarro is no longer alive, his paintings live on. They can be seen in museums and galleries all over the world. Pissarro's legacy as a pioneer of Impressionism and a master of light and color is secure. He is remembered as an artist who never stopped exploring new ways to express himself through his paintings. He was a true innovator who helped shape the future of art. Although Pissarro faced many struggles in his life, his passion for painting never faded. He remained dedicated to his craft until the very end of his life. In his final years, Pissarro was still creating new works, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in painting. Even in the face of personal and financial difficulties, he remained focused on his art. This dedication to his work has earned him a lasting place in the history of art. Pissarro's legacy is also important because of the way he inspired other artists. Many painters looked up to him and learned from his techniques. One of the most famous artists who was influenced by Pissarro was Vincent van Gogh. Van Gogh admired Pissarro's use of color and his focus on nature. The two artists even spent time together, and Pissarro gave Van Gogh advice on how to improve his painting. Another artist who was inspired by Pissarro was Paul Cézanne. Cézanne admired Pissarro's work and was influenced by his approach to landscapes. Cézanne would later become one of the most important figures in modern art. Pissarro's influence extended beyond the artists of his time. His work helped pave the way for many other art movements in the 20th century, such as Cubism and Fauvism. Today, artists continue to study Pissarro's techniques and learn from his work. Pissarro's paintings are celebrated not only for their beauty, but also for their innovative approach to art. He showed that art could be more than just a representation of reality. It could capture the feeling and mood of a moment. Pissarro's work continues to inspire generations of artists to explore new ways of seeing the world and expressing their ideas. His paintings remain a testament to the power of color, light, and imagination in art. Camille Pissarro's story is one of perseverance, creativity, and dedication to the pursuit of beauty. He was an artist who never stopped exploring new ideas and pushing the limits of his craft. Through his work, Pissarro has left a lasting legacy that will continue to inspire artists and art lovers for generations to come. His paintings are a window into the world of the past, capturing the beauty of everyday life and the natural world in a way that still speaks to people today. Pissarro's art has stood the test of time, and his influence on the world of art remains as strong as ever. His name will forever be associated with the great tradition of Impressionism, and his work will continue to be admired for its innovative approach to color, light, and form. Pissarro's journey as an artist shows us the importance of following one's passion, even when faced with challenges. He reminds us that art has the power to change the way we see the world, and that creativity knows no boundaries. Pissarro's story is a celebration of the artist's spirit, and his work will forever be a part of the rich history of art.